hey there. Oh, the hits, they just keep coming for that certain nameless person, as Jason Momoa's significant other, that would be Lisa Bonet, is listed as hating that nameless person's guts after seeing her flirting with Jason Momoa while filming Aquaman 2. Now, these are the kind of things that'll end up getting you fired, by the way. Aquaman 2 has finished filming, but Aquaman 2, that's just one movie in a long line that Warner wants to put together. You and I, we're going to talk about this craziness here. Fun times, huh? Fun times indeed. Oh, man. So, hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day. I hope you are doing excellently. And we're looking at some of these articles. I want you to remember something. All of this is rumor and speculation. Is it real? Don't really. No. But at the same time, isn't it amazing how many things have reportedly gone wrong for that certain nameless person? Even if a handful of these things are true, if you have an underperformance with Aquaman 2, you know who's going to get blamed for it, right? It's not going to be executives. It's not going to be Jason Momoa. It's going to be the person listed in this headline right here, that nameless person. I mean, look at some of these headlines that have been making the rounds too. Lisa Bonet wants that nameless person fired from Aquaman 2 after seeing her flirting with Jason Momoa. By the way, Aquaman 2 has finished filming. Jason Momoa, he pretty much came out and said that. So, there's not going to be any firing from Aquaman 2, but as far as sequels are concerned, as far as spin-off shows and all of that, yeah, that's the kind of stuff that'll get you canned. Here's another one, too, just throwing this in there. Lisa Bonet is jealous of that nameless person, wants her out of Aquaman 2, nowhere near Jason Momoa, and a third, just to throw that one in, this is the one I spotlighted at the beginning. Lisa Bonet hates that nameless person's guts after seeing her flirting with Jason Momoa with filming Aquaman 2. Now, there are a lot of videos out there from 2018 showing the two promoting Aquaman, and they seem pretty chummy, but then you start getting into videos like this after all of that information about who that nameless person is, what they did behind the scenes comes out. Yeah, you look at what Jason Momoa does in this one. You tell me if he looks comfortable at all. Here's the post, by the way. At least we can look forward to more super cringe moments like this. Imagine the humiliation of having Jason Momoa publicly reject a kiss from you in front of all those people. So here's your video. I mean, check this out. This is only 7 seconds. So it starts out. You can see that she's getting herself ready here, Then she actually locks in with Jason Momoa. Not sure what's going through her mind here, but she moves in on him. And look, he seems like, hey, what exactly are you doing here? He puts his hand around her. He actually moves away, pushes her away, puts her into position, and then gives a pose. I mean, look at this. This is here. You can see it in real time. He does not seem comfortable with that at all. Now, interestingly, this isn't the first time that articles like this, they've made the rounds, by the way. They started up in 2018. You heard the same type of stuff. And this was coming from NW, our new weekly magazine. Now, I would read you that article, by the way, but that article, it's trapped behind a paywall. Gotta love that, don't you? Hey, let me show you this. By the way, pay $9.99 to read it? Yeah, no, thanks. But you had a lot of places come out and say, yeah, that's not real. Lisa Bonet doesn't have a problem there. Why? Because her rep said so. Like you would go public and you'd say, yeah, I got a problem with this person. Why don't you stay away from my man? So what NW was reporting is that there was an alleged insider talking to them. And the alleged insider was saying that Lisa Bonet, she had basically had enough of the relationship between Jason Momoa and that nameless person. And she was getting to the point where she was ready to quote unquote warn that nameless person off her man. Now, you know what's crazy about that is we absolutely know that nameless person has had a big history of, well, not getting off of people's man, as it were. I mean, if you look back and look at all of the co-stars that she's had relationships with, the other ones that are alleged co-stars by JD that she supposedly had relationships with, yeah, you could understand why somebody might actually be worried. The source also said there that nameless person and Jason, they don't just hang out on set. They're insanely inseparable offset, too. Now, what's interesting is if you go and you look at promotion, that's what it seemed like with Aquaman 1. Fast forward to Aquaman 2, something changed. What changed there? Well, I'll let you decide. Now, like I said, Gossip Cop said that they reached out to Lisa Bonet's rep, who told us on the record that it was quote-unquote completely unsubstantiated. The actress isn't jealous or worried about her husband's friendship with the co-star, nor does she believe the two are getting too close while promoting their film. Now, you have to think about that, though. Like I said, would your rep actually say, yeah, I feel like that when your husband, this is his flagship, this is the thing that's going to make you bank? Do you think you're going to say that publicly? Yeah, I'm jealous. So again, take that as you will. But yeah, as far as a rep goes, I don't think they're going to go out and I don't think they're going to put that nameless person on blast. If they did, yeah, that would be funny. Now, what I thought was interesting is these new articles, they actually add in exactly what I was saying. With Lisa Bonet having that problem, not just because of a friendship, but because, when you look at that nameless person and you look at their history, yeah, they have a very interesting one at that. They mentioned JD being a co-star, but if you look at other things that were talked about by JD, you had a lot of names come up. We also saw other names come up, and those other names, well, we saw surveillance video with elevators. We saw James Franco riding up there. That was a co-star. We've seen other people getting very, very chummy with that nameless person. Yeah, I could see why somebody might actually be worried about that. I could see also, after everything that's come up with Jason Momoa, hearing about everything from 2018 to now with the court case, him actually worried and him actually wanting that nameless person away. And here's the thing, if the movie underperforms, especially if that nameless person loses their case and then it underperforms, it won't matter. All of this stuff, it'll be stacked together. It will be reviewed as a reason to get rid of a person, because ultimately what those articles tell you, it tells you less about Lisa Bonet and it tells you less about Jason Momoa, and it tells you more about readership, because readership, they didn't want that nameless person in this movie at all. And well, if you lose money because of it, Warner Brothers, they'll have to stop excusing all of this. They'll actually have to cut ties, because again, like I said, Jason Momoa is not going to get fired. Executives, they're not going to fire themselves. Nope, they're going to look at that nameless person as a wink leak, and they're going to say, you're gone. You are gone fast, too. But anyway, let me know what you think about this stuff. There's more to it, too, but really, I just wanted to note this stuff. And again, it's a rumor. Is it real? I don't know. But still, look at that. Let me know what you think. And as always, appreciate the heck out of you. You make this stuff possible, so thanks. Want to help out the channel, by the way? Links in the description. You being here, though, that matters, too. So thank you. Appreciate you. See you soon.